so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. It's so difficult in this new platform. They are trying to block us and make sure that we cannot be able to reach out to people. But we continue to try our best. We continue to try our best to make sure we can be able to reach to as many people as we can. They are trying by all means to hinder us, but we cannot relent. We will not allow them to stop us, no matter how they try to stop us. So we continue to preach the gospel and speak to our fellow Biafrans to stand firm and focus on that which is happening. A lot of things is going on, a lot of things are going on, a lot of things are happening, and we have to sit up. Biafrans have to sit up. Any place you are, any part of the world you are as a Biafran, you must sit up and you must start doing that which is needful. Because the enemy that we are fighting, they are not relenting. They are not relenting. They are not relenting. They are trying by all means possible to cage us, to make sure that they limit us, but we cannot allow them to limit us. No matter the kind of limits they try to create to us, we will not allow it. We will continue to make changes, we will continue to make difference, we will continue to speak our mind, we will continue to voice out our opinion any place we find ourselves. And that is what we have to do. And today, as always, I have said it, that even if it is one person that I have on my platform, as the Facebook doesn't want us to speak, I will continue to preach the gospel and continue to speak. And Chukwu Kukabema will do his part to spread the gospel. Please share as you join, share so that we can reach out to other people, so they will know where we are. This is a very new platform, so we have to be able to reach out to people so they can know where we are. Share on your own platform. Share any place you belong. Share to family and friends. Share on all angles so that we can be able to overcome this very challenge. It's a very tough one, but we have to continue. They cannot discourage us from preaching this gospel. They can't discourage us. And when you look at the topic I chose there, I said everything they are doing will not stop us. Instead, it will make us to be stronger. It will make us to be stronger. Whatever they do to us will not make us stop. The hatred to Biafrans will be a stepping stone. Yes. The hatred they are having on us will be a stepping stone for us to climb. Instead of it bringing us down, it will be a stepping stone for us to move forward. And that is where we are. That is what we'll discuss today. Please share as you join. You kindly share. The hatred they are having on the Biafran people will be a stepping stone for us to our victory. No matter what they do against us, no matter the attack, the propaganda, the blackmail, the hindrances, the obstacles, it will be a stepping stone for us to victory. Today, when you go to the social media and you look at the attack that is coming against the Biafran people, more especially the Igbo Biafrans, it seems as if the whole people, the whole criminals, the whole enemies, they ganged up together, and today they channel all their strength against the Biafrans. And somehow, as I always say, that all things work for good to them that believe in Chukwu Kabiam. Since they started this massive attack against us, it has become a wake-up call for Biafran people. Yes. The massive attack on the Biafran people, mainly the Igbo Biafrans, it has become a wake-up call for all Biafrans. And today, I can tell you that all Biafrans today are getting more united than ever. Except you are not a genuine Biafran. Forget about the saboteurs and those who have sold their soul to the enemy. But every genuine Biafran that has conscience today that was a little bit confused before, that doesn't know their left and right, today, what is happening in that contraption called Nigeria is now putting their mind straight. Is now redirecting their mind, and they are getting the message better than before. I can tell you that today, even our job is being reduced. Because Mazen Nandekano made this cry for more than a decade, telling our people that we are not wanted in this contraption. They don't have any plan for us. We are not welcome. They don't want us to be part of them. Mazen Simon Ekpa, the spokesperson of Biafra, continue on that same line of thought and begin to teach us and review so many things. Did many expositions on why we must have our own nation. Every autopilot platform today, all the media warriors are still preaching that same message. But some people fail to pay attention. Some people are too busy to listen. But I tell you, today, that very instruction has come to the doorstep of everybody. We don't have to force you to listen. You are being forced. Every Biafran today is being forced to pay attention to the struggle. That was one thing that this very election did to us. One positive thing that we got from this election, one positive thing that we got from this election, it was that it turned the heart of Biafrans to focus on whom they are and know that they are not really wanted. The people who are still pretending are those ones who are shy of accepting the reality. Those of them who have sold their soul to the devil. But any man, any woman, any Biafran that is genuine at heart, from the old Southeastern region, I mean everybody from the old Southeastern region, today, that message have been preached by the caliphate themselves through their election. That we are all one. Everybody in the old Southeastern region, we are one people. There is no two ways about it. You can pretend for all I care. You can pretend about it. You can continue to say you don't believe it. You can continue to call yourself different kinds of names. You can begin to pick up any kind of name you want for yourself. The truth remains that we are one people. We are one people. And that is one advantage that I see in this very election that just they held. In this, they are just concluded election. And I tell you, Chukwu Okeke is still going to do a lot of work from there. He is still doing a lot of revelation, a lot of work. And so many things are still going to happen. So many confessions are going to happen. So many people are still going to key in. You see what is happening? Every day a Biafran man opens his mouth to make a speech, it becomes a different thing altogether. When a Biafran man asks for his freedom, it is a problem. When a Biafran man opens mouth and says that, why are you killing my people? It's a problem. When a Biafran man even said that, I will participate, it's a problem. This thing has been happening for long years that I cannot be able to mention. But so many of us decide not to pay attention. So many of us still want to see if they can be able to manage it. At a stage, some people begin to preach some different gospel and tell you that it is that you are not that the Fulanis are not the problem. Some will begin to tell you that Nigeria is not the problem, that you are the problem. Some begin to preach to the extent that they begin to make some of us begin to believe that we are the problem. But today, will you still continue to blame your own self and say that you are the problem? Will you still continue to blame your brother, blame your sister, blame yourself that you are the problem? You are not the cause of the problem. The problem is the zoological republic called Nigeria and the evil foundation they have led. That is the problem. The foundation is faulty. And when the foundation is faulty, there's nothing any man can do. There's nothing you can do about it. When you have a faulty foundation, as long as that faulty foundation remains, there is no edifice that you put on that foundation that can stand. It will not. And that is why nothing is working. But when they want to speak about this issue, they pretend about it. They try to make you blame yourself as the problem. They push the blame on you. You go political. No, they push the blame on you. They say go down to your local government. Go down to your state. Focus on your governors. You decide to go on protest or civil way. They say no, you don't have to protest. Why must you protest? They unleash their military against you. You decide to take it on another angle. They attack you and say, why must you do this? Every angle you go, they will always have a name to give you. It is so sad. It is so sad, but that is where we find ourselves. Today, after they have seen that we have formed alliance with our brothers, the Dudua land, they are trying by all means possible to destroy that alliance. They are trying by all means to destroy the alliance. But let me tell you, Biafran people, we have come a long way. We have grown a thick skin to be able to abhor every single thing they throw at us. Everything they throw at us, we take it. That alliance will remain. If the alliance is going to collapse, it will never be from Biafrans. Never, ever. If ever that alliance will collapse, it will never be from Biafran people. Because we know what we want. We know what we are pursuing. We have seen it all. The propaganda and blackmail that we are seeing today, we know where it's coming from. We know where it's channeled to. And we know that those of them who are preaching hate against the Biafran people, those of them who are speaking on different angles, speaking evil against Biafran people, who are attacking Biafran people, these people, they are not the Odudua people. The Odudua people are not in support of that. They can't be. Even the leader of Afere, whom all of us know that Mies and Nanaga respects so much, cannot support such. But the caliphate have succeeded in penetrating into the southwest through the man they call their Tulubu. Today, Tulubu has become a tool in the hand of the caliphate. And each time they tone him, he will unleash his dogs. And your dogs will begin to cause mayhem, begin to create confusion. And these dogs are everywhere. Even in the social media, you see a matured grown man in the social media talking trash. You will see a matured grown man in social media who is living abroad. A matured grown man living abroad. He will come online and he will begin to castigate the Igbo Biafrans and ask them to get out of their own place. He will begin to tell you how the Igbos have taken over their land. He will begin to tell you how the Igbos are not wanted in Lagos State. He will begin to tell you what you are going to do to the Igbos and what you are not going to do to them. He will begin to tell you that the Igbos doesn't have a right to vote in Lagos State. Somebody living abroad. That person living abroad is living in another man's land, and he himself is voting over that place. In a foreign land, in a white man's land. He is voting there. Nobody is beating him up. Nobody is attacking him. But he, down in his own country, he is busy preaching hate against his own people. That is how bad it is. One of the guy that was speaking on one of the news that I watched, he said that the problem is not that very ethnic card was played. That is not even the problem. The problem is not that Turubu was used. That is not the major problem. The major problem is not that Turubu was used to create chaos, to create problem between the Biafrans and the Ududua people. But the major problem is that some people who are grown ass men, people who are supposed to have some senses and knowledge, wisdom in them, these people bought into that very false information. That is the most disturbing. They bought into these lies that were thrown at them. They captured it and they begin to work with that lies. And based on that lies, up to today, they are going out speaking evil against Biafran people. Perpetrating no matter of evil. But I thank you that for everything they are doing, it is to make those who are sleeping to wake up. A lot of us have slept for a very long time. And thank God today they are waking up. They are no longer sleeping. And we will never fall asleep anymore. We will never fall asleep. Every one of us have seen what is going on. That nobody can speak for you as a Biafran. Nobody. Nobody speaks for you. Only Chukwu Okikabiama. Nobody speaks for you anywhere. Nobody stands for you. Nobody makes your case for you. Today we are on our own, fighting our battle on our own, in our own little way we can be able to do it. And Chukwu Okikabiama on our side makes it possible that no matter what they throw at us, we continue to stand firm and continue to move forward. They push all manner of lies against us. All manner of hate. They push against us. People that we have not committed any crime against. People that we have done anything wrong to. Today, they are raising their hands, raising all their attacks against us, calling us names in different platforms, in different angles. But that will not stop us. That's just a wake-up call. That is what I see. I call that a wake-up call for all the Biafran people, wherever they may be. I don't think that after what happened in this election that somebody will still be expecting to be preached to be told that he is a Biafran. I don't expect any sensible person to wait for somebody to tell him that as long as you are from the old Southeastern region, that you are one people. Everybody in that contraction knows that, except the Biafrans themselves. Is that unlaughable? Everybody in that contraction, they know that the Biafran people are one people. These people are from one parents, one source, one belief, one thing. They are one ancestral parents is what they have. And that is why each time they are coming for attack, they don't ask you if you are Igbo, if you are Efik, if you are Edo, if you are this. No. They just go after you. They just go after you. This is how bad it is. But we can't get distracted. There are so many senseless things you see. Sometimes you see they tried in that time. Some of them become part of Edo State. You see some of our some people raising under dust in Edo State, raising unnecessary dust, meaningless things that doesn't have to be attended to. You begin to attend to it, trying to create another chaos over there. But we are very, very consistent and pursuing what we want to pursue. That doesn't matter. We know whom our enemy are. The only single enemy that we have is one, it's not two. And the Biafran people and the Duduwa people know this common enemy. We know them. The British and the Caliphates. They are the only enemy that we have that is hindering us. This is the enemy that is standing on our way. And as long as they continue to stand our way, we will never, ever stop fighting. We continue to fight until we get free. We continue to fight until we get liberated from their hand. That is how bad it is. They try to confuse us. They try to distract us. They try to throw all manner of things against us. But the more they try, the more they fail. The more they continue to fail. Because we know whom we are. We know whom we are. We didn't choose ourselves. Whatever we are today, Chukwu Okikabema gave us that position, and we will protect it with the last drop of our blood. Whichever position that Chukwu Okikabema has given us, we are going to defend it and protect it. We can never allow anybody to play with our intelligence, or anybody to push us around, or anybody to continue to push us to something that we know that never existed. The Biafran people will know what we want. We know what we are pursuing. We know what we stand for. And that we will continue to stand for. Nobody can come to play on our intelligence or try to redirect us on something that we know that is not unreal. Something that's not real. We are living in a real world. And today, every hidden thing is in the open. Every hidden thing is in the open. It's so sad that even in this very critical time, some people who have sold their soul to the devil, they wouldn't repent. Some people are very, very unrepentant. When you saw the audio that leaked from the man in Kuwait, how he was rejoicing for the arrest of our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa. How he was boasting of reporting Master Simon Ekpa, telling all manner of lies. In his dreams, you see he wishes, and every single thing that he wished for Master Simon Ekpa is going to fall on him. That is why I always tell them, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for, because that thing you are wishing for is going to come upon you. I have said it time and time again. Be careful what you wish for. That thing you are wishing for an innocent man who has not done anything to you, it will come back to you. It will come back to you and it will haunt you. You see an audio where they were having their meeting in Kuwait, laughing and happy that Mies was kidnapped, telling all lies, telling lies from A to Z. Everything was lies. And the funniest thing that after they have found out that all this thing that was told was lies, still yet there are still some people following them. After discovering all these lies that they have told against Mies Simon Ekpa, yet people are still listening to them. That is how bad it is. That is how bad it is. But what are we going to do? Will that make us to stop doing what we are doing? Of course, do not stop. Just like Martin Nandekano said. Martin Nandekano said, your gossip cannot stop him from pursuing Biafra. Your gossip cannot stop him from traveling to United States or United Kingdom when he wants to travel. Your gossip cannot hinder him from doing whatever he wants to do in this struggle. You only keep on wasting your time. Instead of your gossip stopping him, your gossip will make him to stand firm and stand stronger. Your gossip will prepare him to fight more and know that he has a responsibility to rescue his people. And that is where we are today. The more they are busy gossiping about Mies Simon Ekpa, the more they are busy wishing that something happened to them, not our spokesperson. The more they are busy wishing that something happens to them, the more we are making progress. The more we are leaving them behind. Biafra is going to come no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter any angle you come from, no matter your propaganda, your platform. Biafra will come. Whether you like it or you don't like it, Biafra will definitely come. Biafra will definitely come. Today, most of us must have seen the video of our United Nations vehicle coming into Biafra land. When you see that vehicle they are bringing to Biafra land, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? When you see the United Nations vehicle coming to Biafra land, what comes to your mind? What are you thinking? Well, if you are a Biafra, you must know. You must know that the heat is on. And they are feeling the heat. They are feeling the heat. They can't pretend about it anymore. You know, Mazi Nandekano say a time will come